$205 freaking thousand was made in the month of March for our roofing marketing agency that I partnered with. As you can see, payments range between 18 grand to $500 a month. So in this video, I'm going to go over the age-old question, which is probably in your head. Why am I making all this money? Well, probably to find a wife if you're a male, or you're, whatever. Find a partner, right? So does actually learning AI, learning GoHighLevel, selling all this shit, making all this money, make it easy to find a wife? Especially if you're starting out and you're new, and you think like, oh cool, $10,000 per month. Finally, I'm gonna have the lifestyle, gonna land the bitches. Does it actually help you get a wife? And as someone who has made that type of money and a lot more, I can say for certain that it may or may not have contributed to us getting married. Now, I will rank it on a scale of 1, sort of F tier to S tier, on whether or not I think the skills, the skill sets, the achievements, the certain revenue levels have actually contributed to us, or me, getting married to my lovely wife. For context, she's also my co-founder, so that probably helped in us getting married. But this was September 2025 in lovely Kenya. So let's begin. I have a list of things over here, and I'm going to start out with what I think is probably the most important bit. And when you're a beginner or you're a young guy and you're thinking like, okay, cool, how do I increase my social status amongst my peers? How do I look more attractive? How do I attract the opposite sex? And that starts with actually looking good and getting in shape. So as you can see over here, this was me when I was 13. This is me when I was 21. Quite a stark difference. Now I can tell you for certain that I do not look like that now, and obviously, this is during the mating season of trying to attract a mate, right? I gotta look good. And I did definitely look good. Now this is before I got into entrepreneurship. This is 21. I got into entrepreneurship at 22. I'm currently 25, so about 3 years now, three and a bit years. My whole life was fitness. I was very much into fitness. I was a personal trainer. I was very insecure, skinny, and I thought, cool, getting in shape, having a 2-plate bench and a 3-plate squat and a 4-plate deadlift is going to get me more bitches, which it did, but it also got me a lot more respect and attention from guys, which I'm not complaining. Depends on the type of guy, but anyways, does it help you get a girl? Yes. Is it the end-all be-all? No. I'd rank it as A, in my personal opinion. Like, looking good, being in shape, looking after your health definitely helps. I do have to say, I did looks max a bit, having a nice haircut, I had acne at one point, so looking after your skin, having a nice jaw, fucking brushing your teeth, right? All of that contributes to just generic good looks and health, right? Which is definitely helped in keeping and maintaining our lovely relationship. Second bit is, does having a 40x ROAS get you, or at least making 10K per month, get you a wife? I'd say yes. That's an S tier, right? Because if you're getting a 40x ROAS, which is a return on ad spend, for anyone that doesn't know what that means, you're basically printing cash, which means if you've got more money, you can spend it more on looking after your girl, providing for them, living a good life. Now, this could be counterintuitive, actually. I'll mark it as an A tier, because if you're getting 40x ROAS, you're probably blowing all your cash on it, taking sales calls, and you ain't got time for her. So, probably an A tier, I'd say. No, who am I kidding? That's an S tier. If you get 40x ROAS, that definitely contributes to landing a girl. Next, having good friends. I'd say having good friends is up there in S tier as well, in my opinion. If you don't have a solid group of guys, if you're a guy that can sort you out in life, guide you, help you out when you need a bunch of bros to help you out with, train with you, the wife before the wives, essentially. It's very hard to have a solid relationship with someone without having a good support network, like friends and family. So I think it's S tier in my opinion. Next, collecting awards. Does that help with attracting a mate? Well, it does show you are capable. It does show that you know some things that can make some money. I put it at like a D tier, in my opinion. Like, does that necessarily mean you're a nice guy? You're tall, if that's what they're looking for. You're polite. You share the same values. Does making money necessarily mean that? Maybe not, unless that's the type of girl that you want. I personally know of a few multi-7, 8-figure entrepreneurs that can't bag a girl, not because they don't have the money or the good looks or the height, but because they're afraid that they'll like them, not for them, but for the actual money itself. And I know it sounds cliche, like, oh, man, I wish I had a fuck ton of money and I can blow it on all, I can bag a better girl. But in reality, being with someone that was with you from the start, that likes you for you, and accepts you for you, is all that a man could ever ask for. And I was very fortunate that she met me before I made all this money and lost all the money, because I've been broke 3 times. I've actually had to ask her for money and her dad for money. That's another story for another time. And she's been with me all throughout that journey. So, yeah. Going to more serious stuff, having a $10 cost per book call. Now, a $10 cost per book call, I think, in my personal opinion, that's a B tier. Now, $10 cost per book call doesn't necessarily mean the quality of the calls are actually good. They could actually mean, it's a great offer, but are the actual prospects of quality, have the capital? It's called BANT, B-A-N-T. Let me get it out. BANT for lead quality. Give me a minute, guys. Yeah, there you go. Do they have the budget? Are they the authority? Do they have the actual need? And what is the timeline in which they're looking to purchase? So just because you have a low cost per book call doesn't actually mean the quality of prospects that you're getting on call with are good. Now, the reason why I mark it as a B tier is because it means you're somewhat proficient at marketing, which means you can attract those types of people. You just got to fix your marketing and your messaging on the front end to make sure you're attracting the right type of people. If you can do that, it means you're skilled, you're proficient. If you know marketing, you can basically print fucking cash. And if you can leverage AI in optimizing those processes, creating the images, creating the video ads themselves, you're a pretty fucking smart guy. And I'm sure women like smart guys. Or men. It's up to you. Next, being a speaker. I think C tier. Like, collecting awards is cool, but like flexing on Instagram that you're a speaker, like, trust me, bro, like when you show that to a girl, she won't give a fucking shit. Not a clue. Like, some girls don't even care what you do. They just care that you have the capital, or that you have the ability to look after them, or that you're funny. I think it's a C tier because, yeah, just because. That's it. Having a masterclass on YouTube. I think it's pretty fucking nerdy. So an E tier. Like, goddamn, who does that? But having a YouTube channel, that's like A tier. Like, if you want to attract a girl, make 10K per month selling AI, having a YouTube channel that has over 1,000 subscribers, that's upper class right there, buddy. In all seriousness, I don't think having a YouTube channel makes it so that you can bag a girl. Watching YouTube and watching relevant YouTube, yes, like, actual useful shit like this, probably, or entertaining stuff like this. But in my personal opinion, having a YouTube channel, not as important. This one, getting 310 booked calls, I think is also B tier. Now, why do I think it's B tier? Well, because, as mentioned at the start, just because you're getting a lot of booked calls doesn't mean that they're of quality calls, and having 148 of them fucking no-show and 54 of them reschedule, it's pretty damn annoying. So, B tier because obviously you know how to sell, you know how to use GoHighLevel, which is hot as shit. Actually, I might make that an A tier. Learning GoHighLevel, you've heard it here, guys. Well, we'll put it at B tier. Learning GoHighLevel, learning AI, does give you a B tier level probability of attracting a baddie. And last but not least, making a fuck ton of money. So I just showed you the thing at the start. That, in my opinion, I think it's an A tier, guys. Like, you just can't avoid it. When I was a personal trainer, right? I was obsessed with my looks and my body and whatnot. Did it pay the bills? No, because I didn't know how to do anything other than tell people how to count to 10. That's what my dad told me. Like, the max you can count to is 10, which yeah, isn't particularly useful in this day and age. So I had to buy a really expensive course to learn all this shit, get scammed a bunch of times, take sales calls myself, like listen to people on YouTube like I am doing to you, follow their instructions, or realize it's shit and then find something else, or take bits from here and bits from there and bits from here and bits from there because everyone has their expertise. Combine them together and then implement it yourself. That's it. I would just suggest listening to people who've actually done it or are doing it, or don't have a course to sell you. Thankfully, I have. Yeah, I am doing this, and I've been doing it for quite a few people, and I do not have a course to sell you. I think courses are a waste of time. Like, you literally have ChatGPT and fucking Google and YouTube. Like, what the hell? Why do you need another course? You don't need to buy shit on the internet anymore. What you need is resources. Nah, you don't have to sign this. You don't have to sign up to this if you don't want to. I have an affiliate link in the description. Our GoHighLevel affiliate link. If you want it, click it, sign it. It's up to you. If you did sign up to the 497 plan, we'll actually build some of the snapshots resources that we're using for our 200K per month agency out for you. And you don't have to pay us anything else. You're basically giving us 40% recurring affiliate revenue if you do so. So sign if you want. I don't give a shit. I'm making a lot of money anyways. And yeah, does learning AI and making 10K per month make it easy to find a wife? B tier. You gotta have like yes, you need to look after yourself and you gotta pay for her shit, and she can pay for your shit as well, because I believe in fair marriage. But ultimately, yes, it does. Learn the skills, make the money, bag the bitches. It is not the end game, because I have multi-millionaires struggle to bag girls, not because they actually like the girl, but because they want to find a girl that actually likes them for themselves and their quirky, nerdy needs. Like me, I love Lego Star Wars, and she fucking loves me for that. Marry me too. So, peace and love, people. Kiss, kiss. Hope you have a good rest of your fucking day.